Gina.
I'm Chris.
I'm Angel.
And we're Blended by Love.
I mean, she's the healing because she's certified.
Chrissy's the healing because she is very nurturing. Mm-hmm. No, Chrissy is the healing because she is certified. Actually.
She's certified. Mm-hmm. She's a licensed.
She is the expert, so we would definitely give her that role.
Because she be trying to fix people. She wants to be in everybody's business, for one. So this is a good way for her to be in people's business and get paid for it.
She does. She is Inspector Gadget.
She is in people. She wants to be big. She wants to be in your business and tell you how to do it. And you better do it that way. If you don't, she's going to be angry.
Ditto.
Okay, then. Since I've known her when she had that 5-speed Jetta. She has always been the hustle. She has been burning up 285, 85, 20, get back and forth. She's always
more than one job.
More than one job. Gina used to be a wedding planner.
I messed up on yours because I didn't have my notes. I'm sorry.
She had about to fight that day too.
That was a fighting day for Angel. Yeah, I was a wedding planner. I helped coordinate your wedding. I didn't plan it.
She did a good job. She coordinated it very well. Because
she planned that wedding. Why are you talking into it like this?
It was beautiful. She was a beautiful bride. Even though it rained. Didn't it rain?
It rained. But they say when it rains on your wedding day, that it
good
lasts.
Luck. Mm-hmm. We're still together.
It rained on yours too.
It did.
Mm-hmm. I'm the only one that didn't have rain on her wedding.
You had sunny days, sunshine.
I had a little sprinkle the last one.
Well, that's good.
I needed a thunderstorm.
Angel is the heart because Angel wears her heart on her sleeves pretty much. You know how she's feeling. You know when she's happy, sad, or mad.
Yes, she talks about me, but Angel will definitely let you know how she feels. She is very protective of her family.
True.
Period. Like, that's just period.
Period.
Yeah. Period, poo. I really admire about Angel that she just don't give a fuck sometimes. I wish I had that type of feeling. I'm always overanalyzing. I always care about what people think. This lady lives her life the way she wants to live her life, unapologetically. As far as Gina, I admire her relationship with her husband. I admire that whole dynamic of what that looks like because, like I said, I didn't have that growing up. I don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. So I admire that. I admire the type of wife she is.
I'll go next. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I admire about Christy is how she parents. So the way Christy parents, although she does use a little bit of, she drops some little profanity. She's working on that.
Not a little, it's a lot.
Praise God. But I love how she's direct with her kids. Kids all know exactly how she feels, where she's coming from. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. If she's mad, she's going to tell them, this is why I'm angry. This is why you can't do this. And I never did that with my kids. And I regret it because I wish I would have taken the time to let them know everything that was going on with me, whether it was good or bad. But I love that about Chrissy. She's open to the point with her kids. She's a great mom. Love that about her. Angel, what I love about Angel is the same thing about Chrissy. I'm like, I admire Angel. Like, I'm always saying, Angel, your milkshake is bringing all the boys to the yard. I think that's cool. And she doesn't even realize her beauty because people see her insides first, and I think that radiates on the outside too because she's genuine and beautiful inside and out. Mm-hmm. And she walks around like that, like she doesn't know. I'm like, Angel, just 5 guys just fell out because they saw you walk by. She don't even see it. Like, where? Who?
And here I go. Are they looking at me? No, ma'am. They ain't looking at you.
I love the fact that Angel lives her life, like Chrissy said, to her own beat. Mm-hmm. Like she doesn't follow anybody. She does her own thing.
Mm-hmm. What I admire about Christy is the fact that she has structure. She's always had structure. I've never had that. And one thing I do admire about Gina is the fact of her go-getting. She has motivated me to do that. And I love that and admire that about my sister because even though I see her and I do see that you be grinding, it looks like it's so easy. I feel like my investigative skills are misunderstood. Those things come from a place of love, not to hurt or harm. But it's almost kind of like I said, if I'm asking you a question, I already know the answer. So sometimes...
That's investigative skills.
Yeah. I feel like if you're telling the truth about it, that's what's misunderstood about me. It's not that I feel like I have all the answers, but I think for the most part, some of my suggestions are appropriate. And when they're not taken...
I be mad. We know.
Gina don't listen to me. If she ain't gonna do it, she ain't gonna do it. Period. And she'll brush it off real sweetly. No, I don't think I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do, she'll do me like that.
Yeah.
And then Christy will leave it alone. But if I say that, no, what you need to do is, I can't give her, I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna work for her. I'm one of the
Right.
children.
Yeah. Coming from a place of love.
I think misunderstood.
See, she thinks she's not she thinks that she's not misunderstood.
Am I?
Girl.
Go and tell me. Help me out. Throw me a lifeline.
So Gina
Okay.
loves to tell you what not to do. That is not a good idea. Nope, don't do that. I don't think that's gonna work. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no, that's a no, that is a no, that is a no.
You shouldn't do that.
That is coming out of love. Yeah, I misunderstood with that because I'm a little harsh and I don't mean to. But I don't say that to anybody but the people I love. Anybody else, I'm like, really, girl? Go ahead. Good luck. Do that, girl. Yeah. Shit. But for my siblings, I can't wait to get to them. Like if I hear someone,
Can't
I'm
wait,
I'm like,
wait.
pull over.
That's a whole 10-minute Marco.
Yes.
It's a
Don't
no.
do that, and I'm
it's a
telling
no.
you why.
That's
Yes,
That's
okay.
a no for me.
But I mean,
Then we take that advice and be like, damn.
I be like, that was mean as hell. Damn. Here I go. I gotta get on and explain again
She does
why that
have
shouldn't be a
explain.
no. So maybe she's misunderstood that way. You know, she's doing it out of love, but then it puts me on the defensive.
it does. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean that.
They both do. They put me both on. They both put me on the defensive.
Y'all do me.
No.
No.
But okay.
Angel gives really good advice to you, though. To both of us. She'll say, don't do that. Like, I'll say, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Then don't we start off like that?
Yeah.
You'll say, tell me
If I'm wrong. Yeah.
And Angel's like,
But
you
I
dead
think-
ass wrong.
But I think I think some of the
Okay.
situations, the only way, and I'm not gonna throw you out there, but I think the only time.
But you looking at me
No,
and
no, no,
saying
no.
that y'all gang up
no,
on
let me tell you
I said,
why.
well,
Because
too bad.
it is so unbelievable to me.
Right. Yes, there are a lot of things that happen to me that doesn't happen to most people.
So it's not like a gang up.
It is. It's
That's
a
the only
double
situation.
team every time. I can recall times when I was back in Texas.
Yes, because we were like, don't eat in the bed, that kind of stuff.
It was always something. See, I can't even eat in my own bed.
What I can say, Angel handles it very well. Like, you will answer. You don't, because see, I will go ghost, right? But you
She
will
do.
answer.
She do.
This misunderstood about me that I'm hardcore all the time and stuff don't bother me. That's misconception.
I agree.
As you do the butterfly.
That's it.
Communication.
Communication, honesty.
Validating feelings, because I
Loyalty.
feel like you wouldn't feel that way if we validated how you felt.
I agree.
That's true. It's okay how you feel. I understand how you feel.
But they don't do that.
We're working
Work in
on
progress.
It. Yeah.
Sleep.
Me is when I complete a task. When I complete something, I say I'm going to do that. What do you do like?
What makes you feel like your best self?
That makes me feel like my best self.
I feel good when I have a facial or a massage or a good bath. I always feel my best self because that's when I go break out like the thumbs, a nipple cover.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. No, not really. I mean, I feel my best self when I'm like, when I have self-care is when I feel my best.
Bath is always
And a good pair of shoes.
Calgon.
maybe.
Ooh, yes, the shoes. Yes, shoes.
Yeah.
Best self.
I don't know nothing about shoes. They made me throw away my shoes.
And then she went and bought the same pair.
I was trying to look at
Did
what
you
you were
see
trying
that
to show.
today?
Was it a
Don't worry
loafer?
about
It's
it.
a, it's
Like
a,
a
Hey.
it's
Is
like,
it like a two-tone Chanel, like black at the top?
yes.
I have
It's
to
the
look at that again.
what is them things called?
Espadrilles.
Yep. That's what she got, an espadrille.
Move on. Next question, please. See? But they didn't validate how that makes me feel. But she want to be the victim. Girl, get out of here. She's the victim.
She flipped that script really quick,
She's the
didn't she?
victim. Next question, please.
Can we put that shoe up on the show? Can we show it? 'Cause
I'll bring the shoe.
The
I
shoe.
like it. When it break warm, maybe after Easter.
Is it white or cream?
Ma'am, it's
Okay, let's go ahead.
See how they do?
Sorry. We have a shoe thing here in this
I
group.
struggle fashionably.
Oh Lord Jesus.
But you can rock a scarf though. Like
Oh
nobody's
baby, and a
business.
hat, a scarf and a hat. That
Ooh,
wintertime
yes.
look, baby.
She
That's
got
it.
that down.
That wintertime look. Woo, baby, she got that one.
She sure did.
That's all I got.
Woo,
Let's
Lord.
carry on, Natalie. I'm so sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so
sorry, Natalie.
I know, baby.
I think I would finish college.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Finish college, finish school. That's what I would tell my 18 self. Stay
Yeah,
your
finish
butt
school,
in here,
school.
even if you're failing.
Oh, wow. Were
Stay.
you failing? You wasn't failing?
No, I was C average, but I'm just saying.
Really?
I was a C average too. You're only brilliant. Like
Honey,
that.
if it rained, I didn't go to class.
But I made, I was very sociable. Miss Congeniality was me. I won that award.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't
Grades
have
were the
friends
border.
like that. I was such an introvert. That's the reason I went to class in the rain.
Yeah. I don't think I went in the rain either. Angel and I are a lot alike when it comes to that.
If it rained, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
If a good part of Days of Our Lives was coming on, I wasn't there.
I felt like I didn't have an option.
Oh, I knew I had options. My option was not to go.
Gammy gonna get you.
She didn't know. I think for me, the one thing that I think that I've learned as I've gotten older is nothing will ever be what you expect it to be. So with that being said, when I was expecting things to be a certain way, it would hurt my feelings. Now I don't expect certain things a certain way. I just expect it to be what it is. So with that being said, when it happens or when it comes through or whatever the case may be, I'm okay with whatever the outcome is because I didn't expect a certain way. Yeah.
I think that if I would have believed in myself a little bit more when I was growing up, let's see, how can I put that? The most important thing I think I learned in my entire life is not to accept other people's opinion, or other people's thoughts, or where they thought my direction should have went.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I would have just listened to myself and trust in what I was believing in, I think my life would have been totally different as far as me taking different directions. That makes sense. Because I took a lot of people's advice. Get married young. Just get a good job. You can't be creative because they don't get paid. Because when I grew up, you couldn't go to school to be a writer because that's what I wanted to do. You couldn't be in fashion. You did so did I.
did.
God, we're so much alike. But no, my mother did not believe in those directions because she grew up working in a factory. My mom worked in a factory, and that was common for Columbus because all they had were like not Lay's potato chip, but there's another potato chip company down there. Cotton Mill was there. Like everybody grew up, or you either worked in the mill or you got married to a military person. That's how I grew up, and that's what happened with me. But I wish I would have just stepped out of that because I had people that believed in me, like teachers and counselors.
Yeah.
You should go this route. You should do this and that. But Mom was like, you better get married. If you ain't gonna work here, you better go get married. And that's what I did. So if I would have believed in myself and people that were outside of my family that believed in me, life would have been different than it is now. Is that right? Okay.
What I've learned now is, everybody's not gonna treat you the way that you would treat them, and I have to be okay with that.
You cannot expect certain things out of people. Period.
The expectancy, absolutely.
Yes, you
Yeah.
cannot do that. If you do that, that will ruin your day.
Because it'll let you down.
It'll
People let
it'll bring you
down.
down every time.
You only can control.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fear, no support,
Broke.
coming from the hustle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's crazy. That broke came from the hustle. Fear came from the healing. And
What would you say?
What did I say?
No support.
No support comes from the heart.
That's true.
Dang it.
You gotta fund your dreams. That means you gotta work to fund.
You got to get out of your head in order to push through to make it happen.
Healing. And you have to be supportive. You got to be that backbone and that person to be there, or have someone there to call when you need help. Keep you motivated.
The heart.
Dang.
Girl, is up.
Woo!